The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers here in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Cavaliers are a team that's getting attention for all the right reasons. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "To see a young team that's so excited to play together, a great style of basketball, and enormous talent, they're constructed the right way." BA, lofty praise from the commissioner.
Yeah, fans in high places for sure, Allie. Thanks. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust. And the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron James out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Junior. And it's the eraser in at small forward. And for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Mitchell against Doncic. The three ball. Mitchell misses. Junior outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Junior. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Here's Okoro. Launches it. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's the eraser. And he goes in for the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Pass to James. And down it goes. 2 points.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
Now here's Mitchell. We saw him with 39 points last game. Here's Okoro. James with the rebound.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Stolen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Okoro, covered by Junior. Garland, no good.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Now here's Garland. His last outing, he had 18 points. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Mobley against James. Pass to the eraser. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. He's got 5.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Junior. Doncic on the wing. Allen defending. Junior outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Junior. By himself. And the dunk by Junior.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, here's Mitchell. Sweet little floater.
If you guard Donovan Mitchell, I don't know how you defend him with that little float game he has.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Here's the eraser. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Mitchell over to help. Doncic outside. And another three for the Lakers.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Cleveland calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, Donovan Mitchell.
When you think about everything he's done on the offensive end, he's more than deserving of this award. He put his team on his back when it came to putting points on the board.
Here's Allen. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Okoro, he got a piece of it.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Allen, the pass to Garland. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone an impressive 8 of 9. And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Doncic finds Junior. Here's the eraser. Guarded by Garland. And Mitchell over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to the eraser. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. It's good. He has 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Cleveland calls timeout. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Beasley comes in for Luka Doncic. And Reeves is subbed in for Junior. Here's Garland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Here's the eraser, guarded by Garland. Pass to Reeves, launches a three. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Mitchell. Garland for three. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The three from Okoro drains the triple. Okoro's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Down low. Here's the eraser. Tries from 6 feet. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Beasley. Pass to Okoro. 4-3. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Mobley down low. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Mobley, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Gran.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
The Lakers dominating the game. Outside Vanderbilt. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Garland. Can they get it? The eraser grabs a board.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Beasley outside. Pass to the eraser. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Vanderbilt. Beasley outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A different look for Cleveland. Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. And here comes Cleveland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
The Cavaliers making a change here. Neto's checked in. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Cavaliers on D. Here's the eraser. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Rubio passes to LeVert. Out to Rubio. Hey, puts up a three. Rebound by the Lakers. It's Beasley on the wing. Hachimura outside. Pass to the eraser. To the middle. It's tipped. Back to Hayes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Osman. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? LeVert passes to Rubio. Back to LeVert. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers dominating the game. 1:41 left in the first quarter here. Beasley misses. Rubio against Beasley. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Osman, looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Rubio, pass to Neto. Shot clock at 5, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And the Lakers with possession here. Beasley for three. He drops it from range. Beasley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Offensive rebound. Takes the three. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And the Lakers with some changes. Morris, he's checked in for Hayes, and Doncic has subbed in for Reeves.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Rubio against Junior. Pass to Finney-Smith. For three, James. Counted from distance. James has got his third bucket of the night.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And here's LeVert. To the left wing. Back to Rubio. With some arc. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Over Rubio. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Junior, Markieff Morris out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Milton in at the point.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Allen with a screen on James to the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
That free throw good from Allen. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Gran.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Milton. So both free throws good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
James outside over Mitchell. And there's James on the assist by Junior. James has got 10 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mitchell against Junior. Allen a screen. Three-pointer, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the inside, Junior sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's LeVert. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
And he drops the first. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here is Junior. He had 16 in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Back to James. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 3 assists now in this one.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Junior.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Doncic against Garland. Here's Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Osman. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Fires the three. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. And that one's good. James has got 7 points for the quarter. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. The drive by. Oh, wow!
He went
my
way up.
goodness!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Doncic finds James. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From deep. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Allen with a screen on James. Here's Osman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Lynn. Banked it in off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Garland. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
And it's James with the jam.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen a screen. Puts up a 3. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And here's Garland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
James outside. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Now Doncic. 23 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Clock at 6. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
Pass to Garland. Oh, there's the alley.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. Here's Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 14.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Back to Allen. Garland finds Allen. Pass to Osman. 5 on the clock. Garland for 3. Len pulls it in.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
James, right side. Oh, LeBron with the slam.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
Garland against Doncic. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Puts it up from 12. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
You know, this Lakers team is running with one of the most veteran squads in the league, Smitty.
Tons of experience and wisdom on their bench. These are all battle-tested guys, BA, who know how to overcome tough situations and win games.
First free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Osman. Neto comes in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Okoro.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Doncic against Rubio. Over to the wing. Garland comes with the double team. Back to Junior. From outside, off the mark. And the Cavs shooting only 36% during the second. Junior against Rubio. Down low. Here's Garland. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Here's the eraser. Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
That's good from Garland. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, etc., etc. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 11 points.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Pass to Garland. And here's the fast break from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And there's the rejection. Here's the eraser. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Give him 23.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Now here's Garland, tightly guarded. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good, off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to the eraser. Here's Reeves. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Neto. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Rebound, the Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Garland up top. Give him 8. And that one's long.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's the eraser. And he banks in the layup.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
And Cleveland's shooting just 38% in this quarter. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. There's a minute 17 left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Out to Rubio. The 3. And Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got 11 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
With the drop. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Allen. Garland with the ball. He's got 11. Again, Garland missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Reeves, covered by Rubio. Here's the eraser. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Woo! He's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Outside Rubio. Allen finds Garland. Another miss by Garland.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Here's Neto. And so it's Los Angeles, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. A big difference in shooting percentage.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And speaking of rankings, how do you think folks at home would rank us here in the studio?
That's easy. You, me, then Kenny.
No, I'd say Ernie, then me, then the cameraman, then the lighting guy, then whoever built this desk, then maybe you, Shaq.
That's disrespectful, Shaq. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but at least I'm on the team.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Lakers.
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the eraser. Checked by Mitchell. And it's the eraser missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Hachimura's checked in for Lynn.
For the Lakers, Rui Hachimura.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Kept alive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
And Doncic launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 17.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Three. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch, an explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Beasley comes in for Luka Doncic, and Milton subbed in for Reeves. And he nails the third.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And book it for Vanderbilt. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. 11 feet out. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Count it. Garland's got 13. Here's Milton. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. From the top of the key, Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Count the basket.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Okoro, covered by Junior. Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Milton. Now Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Milton, that time on the assist by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Junior. Outside Milton. Hachimura, right side. Back to Junior. Pass to Milton. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Milton's got 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Mobley on a screen. To the middle. That shot is off. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Here's Milton to the paint. Here's Beasley. uses the glass on the layup. Beasley's gotten his third basket of the night.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Hachimura, the pass to Beasley. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Okoro. Now here's Allen. To halt the run. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Junior finds Vanderbilt. And here's Milton. Beasley with it. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Milton. Garland, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 6 assists here tonight.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. The Lakers with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Los Angeles has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Junior against Allen. Here's Junior. And again, it's the Lakers.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Out to Beasley. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Milton. Now Junior. Covered by Mobley. There's the triple. And it's Milton. That time on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 7th assist here tonight. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Here's Vanderbilt. Beasley outside. The 11-footer. Again, the Lakers.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Milton with a steal. Here's Vanderbilt. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
The 3 from Okoro. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Milton. 11 points in the game. Beasley outside. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Beasley, the pass to Hachimura. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Hachimura's got 10.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Milton with a steal. Hachimura, the pass to Vanderbilt. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Milton. Mobley against Vanderbilt. Over Mobley. And again, it's the Lakers. And here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Now Mobley. Back to Mitchell. A shot to stop the run. The putback. And Milton pulls it down. So So it's the Lakers now. Junior outside. Back to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Mitchell against Beasley. Yep, count it. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Hachimura finds Vanderbilt. Junior with it. For 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Garland against Milton. Back to Garland. Here's Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Tries yet again. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Osman, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. Neto's checked in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Outside Rubio. Hey, from beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
BA, it can be tough for a young guy to figure out his game. But Jackson Hayes is making big strides and showing impressive growth.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. .119 left in the third. Rubio with the ball. Hayes picks him up. The offensive rebound. Mobley's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Oh, swiped away. Here's Neto. He's defended by Hayes. Neto's shot is off. Mobley against James. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They need this. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 6.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Pass to Doncic. Back to James. Here's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Rubio passes to Mobley. Out left to the wing. LeVert with the ball. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Alex Len. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Pass to Rubio. Osman on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's the eraser, covered by Rubio. Here's the eraser. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. He's got 40 now.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Neto, guarded by Doncic. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes a first. Green's checked in for Rubio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Green against Doncic. Outside, Green. Pass to Wade. Looking to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Here's the eraser. Green covering. For 3, James. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 29 points.
Over his Hall of Fame career, LeBron James has worked hard on his three-point shot, becoming a solid shooter.
Here we go, one-on-one. The eraser. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Osman. Back to Neto. Over Milton. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Lakers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to James. Here's the eraser. And attention is...
Attack, young man!
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Doncic.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Danny Green, taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
And the second free throw is good. Stevens is checked in for Cleveland. And the Lakers making a change here. And he makes all 3. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has got 25 points.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Neto, covered by Milton. Pass to Wade from outside the arc. The eraser grabs a board. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Now here's Doncic. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, BA. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
And the bucket is good. Neto's gotten his first basket of the night.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Pass to the eraser. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Neto. Five to shoot. Misses off the right iron. Neto's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Here's Neto on the take. Soft touch off the glass. Neto's gotten 4 this quarter. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to the eraser. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Neto, covered by Milton. Neto's shot is off. Down low. Here's James. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Neto. Pass to Wade. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Pass to the eraser. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Thompson. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. James passes to Doncic. Here's the eraser. Again! What an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Looking to end this cold spell. Neto's shot is off.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
all you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Pass to Thompson. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success, Smitty.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Osman, he's checked in for Stevens. And Rubio is subbed in for Green. Mobley down low. James is there. Offensive board. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Now Doncic, pass to the eraser, back to Doncic, lets the three fly, and another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Now Allen. Now here's Mobley. Hachimura covering. The baseline J is on the way. Mobley, no good. Here's the eraser. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Junior against Rubio. Pass to Osman. Fires for three. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura outside. Hayes finds Junior from 11 feet away. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Junior. Hachimura's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Neto. Back to Rubio. Pass to Osman. Wide open. The eraser grabs the board.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
From deep, Junior, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Allen against Hayes. Pass to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Over Junior. And another miss by Cleveland. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Buries it down low. Doncic has got 33.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the eraser.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here are the Lakers now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hayes. Over Allen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
It's picked off. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Campbell. Chamberlain.